Welcome to Toffee TV. Here is the match reaction. Everton won, Brentford 0 at Goodison Park. A huge victory for Everton today at Goodison. It was a little bit edgy, I have to say that. A bit nerve-wracking that last half an hour, but we've won the game, we've beaten a good side, and we've got a clean sheet, which is all you can ask for, really, isn't it? Sean Dyche went with the same team that drew at Nottingham Forest last week. No Dominic Calvert-Lewin on the bench, which disappointed a lot of people. No Nathan Patterson either. But Everton, you know what I thought? Everton started the game really well. They came out, were on it straight away. Clearly, when I say they started the game really well, of course they did. We scored after, 35 seconds. But I just mean the opening 15, 20 minutes in general. But the goal, to score a goal like that straight away was absolutely brilliant. Great pressing, forcing Raya into a hurry clearance. Iwobi into the core. He done well, laid it out to Dwight McNeil. And I'm right behind it, screaming, shoot. And as he hit, it left his foot. I knew it was in from my seat. And it was a brilliant strike from McNeil. Want to see him doing that more. 3, 4, 5 times a game. Get it out your feet and hit it. We know we can strike the ball well. Get shots away. And it was arrowed beyond Raya. And at the perfect start for Everton. And they were relentless in the opening 15, 20 minutes. Brentford was struggling to get out at times. Forcing them into mistakes. Forced them into giving the corner away. Just by putting pressure on Pinnock. And that's what we needed to keep doing. I think we haven't got the quality we know we haven't got in that final third. We need a lot more quality than we have in that final third. But by putting people under pressure at Goodison, by working hard, by pressing high and being competitive, then we can kind of level the game up a little bit. And that's exactly what we did. I think the disappointing thing was we couldn't get the second goal. We had I think it might have been Iwobi off a corner. The ball broke and it looked for all the world like it was going to be 2-0 and it was cleared off the line. Amadou Onana misses a great chance after good work down the right. The ball across, Raya pushes it out and it's Onana with an open goal and I think he puts it wide. And these are opportunities that you have to take against good sides, and that these could have come back and punished us at some stage, the fact that we missed these chances, but we didn't. And we thought we had that second goal just before half time. The ball in, blocked, it was hit against Amari Gray and it ends up in the back of Brentford's net. And I seen the referee immediately, he was shocking today, Simon Hooper. I watched him referee City, Newcastle last week, he was appalling, he was today, but there you go. It hits Gray and goes in, but I seen him kind of speaking with the Brentford players straight away and thought it may well have hit Damari Gray's hand. I haven't seen it again, but I've been told it hits his chest and his hand. If it hits his hand, then that's the way it is. It's not a goal. But that would have been lovely to go in 2-0. And then we come out the second half and I thought the first 10 or 15, it was still fine. I thought we were nice and competitive. They obviously crept back into the game a bit. They did towards the end of the first half because Everton seemed to just drop their intensity a little bit. But the first 15, we were back on it. But then we just started retreating and you could see the energy levels drop. They obviously made a couple of changes and then 2 more changes and brought attacking players on. And we just didn't. And Brentford, for the last half an hour, it was all about them. They had all the ball. Seamus Coleman's made 2 brilliant blocks. We've had a couple of really scary moments where it looked like there may be someone there to put it in, either Tony or someone getting on the end of it. And we've had to grind it out, and it was a difficult watch for the fact that it looked like if we'd have carried on with the intensity or upped it again in the second half, and Sean Dyche, you could see him trying to get them going again, that there was an opportunity to put the game to bed. I don't think that Brentford are brilliant at the back. They give us the ball back quite a few times. We just made the wrong choices. Damari Gray tested the goalkeeper. Haven't won the ball back. So did Dwight McNeil. Comfortable save for Ray, nothing out of this world or ones that he'd expect to let in. But we just, we couldn't get our corners right as well. A couple of penalty appeals which were turned away. And we had to be careful with them. We had to defend for our lives at time and battle for it. And in injury time, Raya comes up and you're thinking, oh, please no. And he actually won the header and heads it wide, and it's little things like that. But listen, we've won the game, and it's not a negative. I'm just not convinced we can play many more games like that in terms of just trying to defend for your life for such a long period of time. But today was all about getting the win. Obviously, Liverpool had been beaten by Bournemouth. What a hell surprise. And we knew we had to make sure we got 3 points against a very good side. The team, I think they were 12 unbeaten before today, the longest run in the Premier League. So, Sean Dyche has won 3 of his 4 own games, and, they haven't conceded a goal in the games we've won. So 75% win rate at home, you can't argue with. Can we get the odd away win, if not 2 away wins? That would make a huge difference as well. But today's about today, and it was a big win, and I'm absolutely delighted. There was a few candidates for man of the match. I thought Seamus Coleman was brilliant. He had a couple of moments where he lost the flight of the ball. I don't know what happened there, but overall he was very good. Tarkowski was brilliant. I thought Decore was excellent, but Garner, I think it was a toss-up between Tarkowski and Garner for me for the man of the match. I think I'm going to go with Garner, but I could understand if people would say Decore or Tarkowski. I think those 3 were the standout, and then Seamus. So I'm going to give it to Idrissa Gana Gueye, because I thought he was everywhere today. Most of the things we did well, he was involved in. So he was my man of the match. But like I said, it could have been 3 or 4 quite easily, and that's always a good sign. That's it for me. Have a great weekend. See you later.